At the certain stage of my life, quite younger than I'm still very young, by the way, though a young old man in a way. But at some point in my life, especially when I was more of an adolescent, transiting into being a teenager, I began to discover the potentials of God embedded in me. It became clear that I was born for more than just existence. At a point in my life, it became clear to me that I had potentials that were unique. God had invested his treasures in me, and I began to tap into these resources of God on the inside of me. One of the questions I asked God one time in my prayer was, Lord, why am I alive? Why was I born? Why did you put all the virtues you've put in me? The great dreams and the great vision. Like Joseph in the Bible, when he was just 12 years old, he had begun to see great things. I remember him waking up in the morning and telling his dad and siblings, I saw we're in the farm and we had our sheaves all standing, and at the point, every other sheaf was bowing down to my own. He was young, but he had a lot of dreams. His siblings thought at some point I was being proud. You see, there's nobody God did not create with a purpose. God wouldn't allow you to be here if he doesn't have a purpose for you, all right?
True.
And the responsibility lies on us to find out why we are here, and why God has deposited the things he's deposited in us. There's nobody God has not put treasures in. There's nobody God has not put potentials in. So I came to that point in my life where it was clear to me that there are potentials that the Lord has put in me. There are things that I am born to do to make my world a better place. And of course, at that point, it began to change my outlook of life. It began to change the people I work with. It began to change my tastes, all right? Things I used to have craving for began to change, because I knew I was born for much more. I knew that there were people out there who would need me to cross their paths to make a difference in their life. I knew that there were people whose destinies were interconnected or interlinked with mine. So that meant I could not afford to live just anyhow. I couldn't afford to do the things that I wanted to do. I needed to live with purpose and intention, right? So that defining moment occurred for me very much early in life. And that has shaped everything about me, has led me through different trainings, different exposures. I've gone for different kind of mentorship, different kind of development, different kind of courses, just because I knew quite early enough that I was called to do something unique in destiny and affect the lives of people. Yeah, so for me, it was an early journey. It began very early.
Wow.
From adolescence, transiting into teenagehood. I was already clear of what I was called to do. Yeah.